All right, guys, what's happening? What's happening? It is Wednesday, January 26th, 2022. Sorry, I'm running a little late this morning, but I'm back. I just got back from Florida last night, got back from Marco Island, got back from an amazing weekend with some amazing people, and I'm here to share it with you. I'm going to debrief you guys a little bit on the Top Contractor School Winter 2022 Inner Circle Retreat and all the things that we talked about, some of the takeaways that I have. That's what we're going to cover this morning. Let's get started.
It is ultimately important for you to look at your goals, truly what you want to do in your life, and then look at the people who you spend the most time with in your life and figure out if that lines up.
All right, what's happening, guys? Good morning to you. Happy Wednesday. Hope you guys are doing well. It is a frigid morning here in Pittsburgh. I just got a message on our team text that it is an absolutely miserable frigid morning up in Minneapolis. I believe that it said it is -6 here, and it is -19 at our office in New Richmond, Wisconsin. So pretty crazy morning of weather, but it is good to be back from Florida. What an unbelievable weekend that we had at the Top Contractor School Inner Circle Retreat. And just so much to talk about, so much to unpack here. And so I wanted to jump right into that. I wanted to share with you guys some of the takeaways, why we do these retreats, just some of the magic that happens when you get people in the right room. But I see my man Jeff Nelson on here, and I would be remiss if I didn't give Jeff and his team at Gold Star Asphalt Products a shout out. Man, they came to the table again for us to be the platinum sponsor of the Inner Circle Retreat. So everybody, once again, went home with some swag, some Gold Star swag. The old Gold Star hats are always floating around the hotels that we're holding our events at. And it's cool to see, man, and it's cool to see people start to reach out to Gold Star as a result of those events. So, Jeff, thank you, brother, for your support, and thank you to the whole team. Courtney, thank you to Courtney for getting all the swag over to us. And, man, if anybody is not familiar with Gold Star Asphalt Products, go check them out, connect with Jeff, and you will not be disappointed. The service and the knowledge that those guys have of our industry and everything that goes along with it is unbelievable, and I'm proud to call Jeff a friend. So, thank you for that. But before we jump in and unpack everything this morning, guys, I want to just say good morning to some folks. Mr. Daniel Good was present at the retreat. Thank you for being there, brother. Always a pleasure to spend time and space with you. Steve Flaherty, good morning, brother. You got a little better weather than we do down there in Tampa this morning. Trudy, Matthew Lee, Barbara Majeski, good morning to you. Thank you for being on here and watching. If you guys don't know Barbara, you should definitely go over and connect with her. She is on LinkedIn, by the way, but you can find her on Instagram or Facebook as well. Jeff Nelson, of course, Gary, Trudy, Bill, Rick, Tina, Todd, Vicky, Christina. Good morning to you guys, and thank you guys for being here. So I wanted to kick this off just by starting with, what did we actually talk about at the retreat? What are the things that we covered? And then I'm going to get into some of the takeaways. So what exactly is a top contractor is how we open the retreat. What does that look like? What are the characteristics? What are the behaviors? What are the disciplines? What are the things that top contractors do? So the people that are part of our group, the people that are part of our inner circle, what are the things that they do in business that make them so successful? And so we broke that down. And then we rolled out Top Contractor System, which is a system that any contractor can use to grow and scale their business, to run their business better, to get better controls, better visibility into their financials, into their reporting, into all of that. And so I'm going to run through the core education areas for Top Contractor School, and just, all the things that we covered this weekend were attached to one of these things: leadership, goal setting, culture, sales, marketing, technology, community, and I'm going to explain that one, how to build a community around your company to support it, recruiting, communication, reporting, processes, and finance. And so we broke down these areas, and it was interesting to watch the light bulbs going off in the room for all the different people in all the different categories, because it's always something different, right? It's always something different in business. It's always something different in life that we're struggling with. And by all intents and purposes, that list could be, a lot of it could be life related as well, right? Are we really taking care of paying attention to the reporting in our life? The things that are going on in our world. Are we paying attention to our finances in our life? Are we actually creating a healthy culture within our life and within our families? And so as we break these things down, it's really interesting to watch around the room what these things look like. And then to finish off the event, we had two guys that I know, love, and trust come in to talk about investing your money. So how do you not just invest it, but also protect it? How do you manage your business to do the best that you can with taxes? And then we rolled out a new program called Top Contractor Insurance. And so the guy that handled it was Gambin Financial Group, Claudio Gambin, came in and talked about, man, just so many things: how to structure your business, how to invest your money, how to leverage certain things that entrepreneurs can leverage to avoid paying the taxes that we don't have to pay. And then the second one, Top Contractor Insurance, was handled by my buddy, one of my great friends, Quentin Lovejoy. He's the founder and president of the 300 Group. And so we rolled out the partnership that is now Top Contractor Insurance. And so it is insurance for contractors by contractors, which is, again, a partnership with the 300 Group family of companies. And so to bring these products, whether it be our digital company, Lead Revenue, Claudio Gambin as a financial advisor and financial planner, that is ultimately his goal, is to make you financially bulletproof in your life. And then, a partnership with a company as quality as the 300 Group, and to be able to create Top Contractor Insurance. That is really our mission at Top Contractor School, right? Is to bring the knowledge from the people who have it to the people that need it, and to deliver that in a way that makes, what we do and the information that we provide, it makes, running your business just a whole lot easier. And that is our goal, right? It is to simplify all of these things that are really complicated as an entrepreneur, as a business owner, and to dig into those things that matter most. And so I wanted to spend some time talking this morning just about culture, about culture in business, about culture and all the things that you're attached to, all the things that you spend time interacting in, whether it be your business or things that you spend time in. Those cultures of those things that you participate in, those cultures will impact you. And so whether that is within your own business and there's something off on your culture, whether it is something that you are a part of, an organization that you're part of, maybe somebody that you work with to get advice from, the cultures of those things will 1,000% impact your life, whether it's positively or negatively. And so I challenge you guys with this morning. When you have a healthy culture in your business, it positively impacts everybody that's part of it. And so I challenge you to think about this. Are the things that you are part of, are the things that you are participating in, do they have a positive culture? And are they contributing to your life in a positive way? Or do they have a negative culture? And are they at times taking away from your life? And so it is important for you to realize that. And by the way, if you are in a situation where you work or where you spend time in an organization is a negative culture, I'm going to leave you with this quote. You either have to change the people or you have to change the people, meaning you have to change the people that you are around by impacting them and creating a more positive culture. Or you have to change the people that are around you. You have to be able to change those people's proximity to you, because it will negatively impact your life. It will negatively impact your ability to be the best version of yourself by not having the best culture that you possibly can in your business and in all of the things that you are associated to. And by the way, we've all had that. We've all had a situation, a job, an organization, something we were part of that didn't have the healthiest culture. And when we don't have a healthy culture, when we don't have something that is contributing to us, we have to be very aware of that, because it is super easy, guys, to slip into the behaviors of toxicity that surround you. And so we talked about how to create a healthy culture, how to fix a culture that might be off. What do we do? What are the tools that we use? What are the documents that we actually implement that make people feel part of the mission? They make them feel seen and heard and appreciated. And so this weekend, guys, here's the takeaways that I had. Number one, who you choose to associate yourself to really matters, man. It really matters. And it's why we're so selective about who's allowed to attend, who we give permission to attend our events. I know that sounds bad. In some context, you can take it as a negative. It's not a negative at all. It is our passion of protecting that group. And when you're in that room, and many people on this stream have been in that room, and we're in that room this weekend, you feel it. There's something different about it. And you have to protect it. Because if you don't protect it, that culture will cease to exist. It will create a toxic environment. It will create gossip. It will create all the things that are negative that happen around us from time to time that are no good for our life. So who you surround yourself with matters. The second thing that I learned is the value and the impact of caring and loving without limits. You know, when I walk around that room, there's just a lot more hugs than there are in other rooms that I'm part of. There's a lot more care. There's a lot more meaningful conversation. There's a lot more deep conversations. And that matters, guys. You know, having people that you care about, having people that you love, having people that love you and care about you, that stuff matters. And you should seek it out. And when you find it, man, you should treat it. You should treat it well. Treat all of those people well. Love them with everything that you have. And do everything that you can to contribute, to give and to take, right? Give and take. Two-way street. And last but not least, I took away that these things will continue to grow and evolve naturally and organically when they're done right. Because when I walked away from that event, I've had countless people reach out over the last few days and countless referrals from the people that are in our group trying to refer people that they believe would be a good fit into the group. And so when you take care of that culture, when you treat it well, and when you continue to keep it healthy, it will continue to attract the right people. And so I encourage you to do that in your own business. If your own business or your own situation isn't quite right now, spend some time trying to figure that out. And don't allow yourself to get lumped in with that negativity that might exist, because it's not worth it. It's not worth it. Life is too short to be around the wrong situation and the wrong people. But when you're around the right ones, man, your cup will absolutely be overflowed to a point that you can't even imagine. And that's how I feel this morning. I came back yesterday, was working with my buddy Nate Swink, who's in our group yesterday at the airport. And that is just what we do, right? It's just what we do. No matter what we do it full tilt, and we do it better than any other group and any other organization that's out there. We do it that way because we care, because of the relationships that we establish, because that's what we promise. And so that's what we deliver. So we'll continue to unpack the weekend over the next couple of days here in far more detail, but I wanted to just start with just a high-level overview this morning. I've got to jump on a call here at 8:30, so I'm going to cut this one off here. But hopefully this planted a seed with you guys for, kind of what happened at the retreat and, the impact that was made. Many people on this stream were there. Thank you guys for being there and pouring into the group. And man, I'm just so grateful to have that family. Somebody said to me this weekend, it was so great to get to meet your family, those that have your last name and those that don't. And that is exactly what it is. It's one big family of people, 70 people that are all family, all pushing in the same direction to try to make the world a little bit better place. So happy Wednesday to you guys. I hope you guys have an amazing week. And I will talk to you guys again tomorrow morning, same place, same time, right here on Morning Perspective. I love you guys. Thank you.